thank you for joining. This tutorial is for this gift box with the bits that comes inside. Although there are a couple of tutorials for this style of a gift box, I thought I'll create one to save you from scrolling. This is just for the actual gift box. In here it comes with some cute little bits. I'll show you this quickly. I need to finish everything, like to add some ribbons and stuff. I've added these little sticky gems here, and there's some mini stamps here which I tied together with some mesh fabric. I don't know if you can see it. This mini stocking, basically it comes open, the design itself, you just need to trim around, stick around the edges and leave the top open. And some envelopes. I've added these circles, I've stuck them on top with these little matching cards. Another envelope with some tickets and more cards. And these open up actually, one sec. So I've added one here and another here. These all come together in the set. So there's these two, and these one open up. Also this one, so it reads joy, Christmas and love. And these little mini gift bag, and there are more bits in here just matching. I'm probably gonna sew them together. Let me get this out. Add some fabric here and maybe some more sticky gems. Okay, to the gift box. I'll tidy this afterwards. Let me put this here. So I've trimmed the first 3 pages for the actual gift box. You need 2 pieces of ribbon. It's best to have them quite long, then you can always, after tying the box, to shorten the ribbon if it's too long. And these are the extra bits that comes together with this set. I've trimmed the first 3 pages. One sec. So let me open. I haven't stuck anything yet, so I'm going to show this to you now. So for the actual box, you need this main first page. The strips here, it comes on the second page, which I'll stick them soon. This piece and this piece, I've trimmed them a while ago, so I thought I'll keep this piece with notes underneath just in case I'll get confused. Okay, so I've trimmed around the main image. You are folding this into 2. It's best, if you are going to make this project, to print everything first, trim the pieces and then probably rejoin. So you're folding this into 2, and then there is this strip here in the middle. So after you fold in 2, I have folded this piece like this, so it's touching the edge here. I mean, this the way it folds, and this other bit here I have folded like this. And so this is how it looks after you did all the folds. I'm going to stick these 2 pieces back to back now. You don't need a lot of glue, mainly just make sure the edges are have glue on, so no need to put on both sides. Now I'm folding it again, and I'm gonna go through the creases now. And these little bits, the white bits, because I've trimmed them with scissors, not with a guillotine, because I was worried that if I'm gonna cut too much in, I'm gonna lose some of the sides, and it's all kind of needs to be correctly so everything sits together right. So I'm going to trim this afterwards. You can always even just leave it as it is and just ink the edges, so you don't need to worry about extra cutting. Okay, so this piece is done. I'm just going to go through the fold. So that was one. This is the second one. And now on to these two pieces I'll use in a second. And now I'm going to do the strip to make the frames that goes inside. So you have these 4 pieces. I have already folded 2, but I'm going to fold these 2 with you. So first of all, I'm folding, it doesn't matter as much, but that's the way I do it. So first of all, I'm folding this main flap, the large one first. Excuse me. Then I'm folding this part to meet the crease here. And now I'm folding the mini flap here. So now I'm going to do it with the other piece. So you do all the 4 pieces the same. So I'm folding the larger one first. And then this comes to the end here. And now this little piece here. And now that once you have all the 4 pieces folded the same, I'm going to show you how to arrange it. So you would like all the larger flaps to face you basically. So this bit that opens up going this way, and this piece go like kind of facing you, and you alternate them large small pieces. So to make sure yeah, so again this is facing here, this bit's facing here, and basically it will go like this. Now the large one, and this will go here. The reason I'm doing this, I'm arranging this before sticking, is you don't want to start applying glue and then start to flip them around. Otherwise, you're not going to get the frame correctly. One more thing I'll mention is when you start sticking, I'm leaving this bit open, the very first, because this bit here is going to fold over and comes through this way. So you will see when I'm applying the glue, I'm not going to put much on the edge here. So now I've got them all in order. I'm going to move them like this, and I'm going to start adding the glue. So this piece here I'm not touching, and when I'm adding the glue, I'm also always to the little flap. I'm adding glue in both sides. So now this piece I stick, and now this piece here will go inside here. So now I need to apply glue here, and again the mini flap both sides, because it's going to be stuck onto the next one. And now and you would like them literally to touch each one, because soon we will fold them over to create the frame. Next, glue here, glue here, turning it back the correct way. And now this goes in here. Trust me, you would like to really arrange them beforehand, because on my very first tutorial for this style of gift box, I made such a mess. It looked as if I had no idea what I was doing. So I learned my lesson by embarrassing myself. Okay, so next one, glue here. And this bit comes here like the rest. And now we're gonna fold this over and it goes in here. So a bit of glue here, and remember we didn't stack this bit at the beginning, so it can easily go inside here. And now I'm just going to make sure that everything is stuck properly. So I'm going to go over and flatten the sides. Yeah, glue is missing here. Okay, so now these big flaps I'm folding towards the inside of the box, turning it over, and basically this piece, this piece comes in here as the base of the box. So I'm going to apply glue on all four sides. Before I forget the ribbon, I'm going to put this here. So many times I've stuck the box without adding the ribbon underneath. And now basically you stick it over the flaps, so it creates the base. And what you need to do is just with your tip of your fingers start to move it slowly so it covers everything. So I'm pushing it in a bit. It's not perfect because I've stuck it towards this side and I've got this. Yeah, it's okay now. Done. So now you have this bit ready. No one is going to see this because we're going to stick it inside the box. Okay, and now just make sure you are sticking it so this the correct way. So this is facing you, the design here. I'm going to trim a tiny bit here. I will go over this with some ink afterwards. So this piece comes here, and I'm going to stick one side of the ribbon here, and then this piece comes here, and we're done in like 2 minutes. Okay, so middle, and I'm adding a bit of glue here and a bit of glue here just in case. You can use any type of glue. I'm just in my videos trying to show everything can be done literally with scissors and a glue stick, nothing too fancy. And now I'm adding glue here. Actually, when I made the original box, I've used PVA glue, but because this is a bit flimsy, so let me do. It doesn't need a lot of glue. Or you can use some sticky tape. So, yeah. You don't need a lot, it's gonna stick perfectly. Okay. And now just find the middle. Easiest for me just to do it when I'm standing up actually, so I can see I've got all the 4 sides even. Yeah. So it's fine to have a bit of gap on each side. And now I'm going to put a bit of pressure on all 4 sides. So the frame is done, and now we're only going to stick this piece now. This is ready. Folds over like this. Okay, and I'm going to add glue on the sides here. Not forgetting the ribbon. Okay. Oh, where's the other ribbon? Where did it? Ah, here. So, a bit of red glue here. Glue there. Oh. Okay. This bit comes here. And this piece comes here. It's okay. Okay, so we're nearly done. I mean, the box is done, and now you can, and now you can decorate all the rest. And let me just move this paper. And now this is all stuck. And once you have all the other bits and pieces inside, you can just tie the box. I'm left-handed, so it's easier for me to do it this way to make a nice bow. And now I will then trim the edges. Sometimes I like to leave it long, because if I put in this on display, it's nice that these are dropping. Yeah, and then you make all these extra little bits and pieces that comes with this kit and the gift tags and everything. You can fill it up with sweets, marshmallow, or anything Christmassy. Thank you so much for watching.